Welcome back to Farming Simulator 17. Today we'll be building a trailer shed and building a fence here for the construction company shop. We'll be hopping here in our 2017 Chevy 3500 High Country Duramax and we'll be making our way over to the shop. In the previous construction video I did ask, should we move or should we stay and just kind of do some modifications to the shop, and a lot of you guys said to stay, add a trailer shed and add a fence. So today we'll be doing both of those. Now for the fence we will also be installing two very large gates so we can lock all of our equipment up, making sure that it's safe when we are not at our shop and at the job sites. And this is the perfect time to do these upgrades to the shops because we are right now in between jobs trying to get a few customers to sign contracts to start some very big projects here for the company. Now you guys can see this 2017 Duramax is an amazing truck, really do like it a lot. Let me know, should we black out the chrome grille? I think that turning that chrome grille to color matching would be actually a very cool thing. So let me know if we should do that. That is a pretty simple thing to do, but it is a pretty long drive over here to work. Not too bad though, and it will be a very busy day. We do have to move quite a lot of trailers also, and guys, since we pretty much have just around 5 trailers that will be going now in this trailer shed, so I mean it's going to be pretty big, and if we do have time we will also be expanding our lots here so we do have more room. So up first we'll just kind of use our personal truck just for not really moving it too far. We'll move these out of the way. I don't really like to use these trucks for it, but I mean it's just moving it little areas at a time. So we'll just back this in, and you guys can see that that Peterbilt with that dump trailer is full of gravel because we'll be removing the grass, compacting it, and then we'll be spreading out gravel. We'll be using the Bobcat skids here and the telehandler for that. We have one more trailer we will have to move. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going really well so far and hope yours is too. And I do appreciate all of the support here. It's a lot of fun to respond back to all of you guys on a daily basis, responding to just around 99% of the comments that we do receive here on the channel. So you guys can see we got all of the trailers removed, which was like the biggest part first off. And we'll kind of park up the high country. We really do like the high country a lot, but it's too much money to use like for work, but moving the trailers every now and then is okay. And I actually did park the Ram 3500 underneath there, and then the Tundra is on the inside. So we'll come over here. Now we do have to attach a rototiller to the skids here. Other than that, we'll be getting started off right away because we also do have to install this fence. The fence will be very important because you guys can see we do have to keep our equipment secure and we do not want anything missing while we are out and about. But you guys can see we are using the Bobcat T770, amazing one. The T does stand for track, which is awesome. Just really amazing skids here, and this one was made by Wood Metal Farm. We'll come over here now, we'll get this turned on, and we'll get going. Now, we are just kind of turning over this grass, and it really does do a great job. I mean, this is actually a pretty quick thing to do. We actually have to get a lot closer there. Yeah, let's see if we can get closer. That will not really cut it for my standards, and I do not want grass like that right up close to it. So we'll try once more, very, very close to the building, and look at that, guys. We were able to do that. Perfect. We'll back up now, and it looks like we will have to do this entire section. Yes, this will be a pretty big trailer shed, but the trailer shed is important, and I always like to keep my equipment in tip-top condition, and having it indoors underneath a shelter like this helps it be out of the sun and out of the weather and everything like that. Especially the wood flooring, that does take a lot of beating from the weather, our equipment, and the environment. Now, as you guys can see, it doesn't take too much time here with the skids here. This is actually a pretty big rototiller, and if we do have time at the end of today, which will most likely be pretty long, we will be starting off on removing the grass over there because we have to expand it. We will be storing materials here like gravel, and we will now be hauling the dirt here because we'll sell that dirt or we'll use it on other job sites. So you guys can see, got this very nice, actually that came out perfect. I would just kind of turn here, try to clean up this last little bit, but wow, I mean, very nice job so far. We'll turn this off, and I do not want to switch buckets just yet, but we are now going to be using the brand new Massey Ferguson tractor over here. It's a pretty cool one. It was in the Platinum DLC. I really do like that DLC a lot, especially the map, where you guys can see this is the Massey Ferguson 4709. Now we are here on the Square Farms map. This map will be released very soon for all of you guys, and I do have some pretty epic mod surprises coming for all of you guys. Can't wait to do it, and I will be doing videos right through the start on how I do my mods, everything like that. So it's going to be pretty cool. You guys will be seeing it just from the model to having it in game. Can't wait to do that. Now this one we actually do have to turn on here, and we got it rolling. This is a pretty cool Massey Ferguson. Really do like a lot. It's a very small one. I actually really do like tractors of this size because they are very versatile. I pretty much call one of this size like a compact tractor. Not exactly sure if you would name this one that just because it's a little bit bigger, but I really do like the compact tractors. Now for us it would be a bit more realistic to put the gravel down first, but then we will not be able to place the trailer shed, so we'll go place that really quick after we compact one more pass, two more passes, and then we'll buy it, and then we'll switch back to the skid steer and possibly a telehandler. It really depends if we do need that, but I do appreciate all of the support here on the daily videos. It's a lot of fun to upload every single day, and I do have some pretty cool mod surprises coming for all of you guys. It's just going to be a great summer. Can't wait to do mod releases, everything like that, and we'll have to do a nice clean compact edge right over here, and I do wish that the compactors would like cultivate, but they do not, and that's okay. We'll just use this cultivator. Looks like we are actually pretty close to the curb, almost getting hung up at times, but I mean this tractor is pretty cool. Now one thing I will look into doing, hopefully there is like a few mod ones that are just like this tractor, but I really wish that mirror wasn't there. I mean, it would look so much nicer without having that mirror there, but I do kind of understand why you do have to have them when you do drive them on the road, and maybe moving that exhaust would also be a very nice thing. But you guys can see job has been complete of doing that. We'll kind of just move this out of the way and we'll hop into the store really quick. We are now here in the store, and we are now going to be placing this trailer shed. Now, we do want to leave just a little bit of room there for our fence to go in, because we do want to have a very nice fence. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking like right about here. We'll actually go up just a little bit, so that actually looks perfect. We'll hop out of the store. As you guys can see, this is our brand new trailer shed. Very nicely done. It does have sides. Maybe we'll just have to kind of get a tarp, but I also wanted this one just because if we wanted to, we could just drive up and over the curb and right over here. But up next, we'll be switching out the attachments on the skid steer, and we'll be getting started off spreading it out. I mean, we do have to spread quite a bit of gravel, and if we do have extra, that is okay, because like I was saying, we will be also expanding this. But if you do have any cool shop ideas, please let me know. I do want to do some upgrades to the shop before we do start our next construction project, which will most likely be like a month and a half long, and we don't want to be working around our shop. We want to get that job done as quick as we can. Now, a few people did ask me to wash this JCB skid steer right over there. That is actually the paint scheme on it. It's pretty realistic. I mean, the paint does get scratched up, everything like that. Maybe we'll give it to a shop to kind of do a brand new paint on it. That would be a pretty cool thing. We'll hop here in the Peterbilt. We'll actually move this on the inside of our shop once we are done and unload the dump trailer, everything like that. But you guys can see, we'll just make the pile right in front. Can't back this in. I was going to actually use the brand new excavator, try it out. I do always like to try it out on our projects before we do take it to customers. But you guys can see we are unloading. We'll just kind of pull forward. I don't want to do too much, and I think that that will be good for now. We'll turn it off, and the hydraulic pressure just goes down there with gravity. We'll now be hopping back here in this skid steer. Really do like this one a lot. I mean, one of my favorite skid steers of all time, and I do have some very cool mods coming, one-of-a-kind mods, and I really do enjoy doing modding, releasing mods and everything like that. So I do have some big surprises here for the channel. Can't wait to show you guys them, and it's going to be overall, like I did touch upon, an amazing summer. We'll kind of get this tilted back, and it looks like we'll be doing a very nice job here. Now, you guys can also see that we do have a JCB bucket on it. I will be looking into removing the JCB logo. I think that that'll be all I really have to do. Not sure if I do want to go and kind of change it through the game, or just find like a modded one. But if you do have any cool feedback, please let me know. And you guys can see that we are just putting gravel here on the underneath. Gravel is just very nice. It's easy to do. We don't have to worry about too much, and it's pretty much a great base to park things on, especially like trailers. And I mean, we could always park on grass, but I always do like going that extra bit and doing a really nice job, and it's always fun to do videos like this. And this is actually a brand new trailer shed, which is pretty cool. Really do like laws. Having those sides is pretty cool, and I might add a back to it just to kind of give it a different style. But it looks like 3 buckets we'll be doing in that, so it looks like just around 9 more buckets. Hopefully we have enough. If not, we'll have to start that Peterbilt back up to get the hydraulics running on that dump trailer. But we might be selling a dump truck here very soon too. We don't really need 2 dump trucks and an 18-wheeler dump trailer. So let me know, guys, should we sell our International Durstall, or should we sell our Western Star? So I mean, we have 2 very nice ones, but I think that we'll have to sell one of them. So if you do have any cool feedback, please let me know. Yeah, we only need just around 8 more buckets, and then that is going to be it here for this. Now, we will also be buying a fence here once we do finish this and get the trailers parked up. We'll buy that, and I can't wait to actually get a fence here because I have been talking about it for quite some time, but like I was saying, we were just too busy with projects with a construction company that didn't really want to just start on our own ones. But you guys can see, we'll kind of back up, try to get centered, and this is a very big skid steer. All of the public mods will be linked down below in the description. I really do enjoy linking all of the mods. It's been a really highly requested thing for me to do, and you guys have been really enjoying it too, which is always great. I think it's great that you guys can do very similar things that I'm doing here in the game. And I will touch upon my map. I am releasing it as a beta version. Yes, a beta. And it will not have viable farm fields. That'll be for the next version, but by request, I will be releasing it as a beta. That way you guys can get it, enjoy it, and then I will do some updates, and you guys will give me feedback where things need to be fixed, everything like that. But wow, I mean, this skid steer is very efficient. I mean, doing it by hand does take quite a bit of time. I do recommend you go check out the extending the driveway project. I did that pretty much with hand and a little bit of tools, but you guys go check that out. Pretty cool series, and it's still not complete. We do actually have quite a bit more videos coming there on that, and you guys can see, just backing up here, probably one more, and you guys can see there is some areas that really do need to be touched up on. So we'll get a few more buckets, and I do want to touch those up. Looks like we do have a little bit more gravel, and like I did touch upon, we'll be starting the process of making it a much bigger lot also. We definitely do need a lot more room here, so we'll just drive forward here, trying to kind of clean these up now. You guys can see, just trying to do that. Looks like already an empty bucket. Wow, I mean, that goes pretty fast. And we are just spreading the gravel just around 5 inches thick. It will most likely settle down to probably just around 2 to 3 inches, and that will be okay for us. It's only to park trailers on the underneath, but it still will look awesome if we do it right. Guys, can see I'm just trying to kind of fill these up. Probably one more bucket can get all these, and then after this one bucket, we'll just back them up, and I'll do a little bit of a cleaner job off camera. But I mean, it is sometimes tricky doing this gravel and the building materials mod, but I mean, one epic mod in general. We'll kind of get that little patch, did that, and we'll just kind of come over here, doing a really good job though. And you guys can see, got this patch perfect. So now we'll kind of hop here in. Actually, I think we'll hop in the 3500, and we'll get that going, and we'll park the trailers back in. And actually, let's see how much is here in this. I do want to unload this. Yes, what we'll do is we'll kind of just unload this, because I do want to park this right there in that, and I do not want it to be full. So let's just kind of take a quick look. We'll drive forward. I will be using up all of this here off camera. Unless you guys would like me to do a video expanding it on camera, please let me know. I will be showing you guys where I will be expanding it to once we do buy the fence, because the fence line will pretty much be the border of where I want to go. Now you guys can see it's going to be a tight fit trying to get this backed in, but we should be able to do a very nice job. And we just recently did get this Peterbilt in the dump trailer. I do recommend you go check out the shop upgrades. Really do enjoy doing the upgrades. It's kind of the behind the scenes on what types of equipment we will be using here in videos. And you guys can see we are actually doing a very nice job, pretty close here to that. And I actually do want to get as close as I can to the wall. It's going to be a bit easier for us. We'll just reposition it a few times, but not too much room to just kind of go back and forth. And wow, I mean, we do not want this to rust out, especially this. I mean, it's a pretty expensive trailer. We'll try to get as close as we can, and we'll park the other semi-trailer along the wall and then the smaller ones there. So that looks to be perfect. We'll get this turned around and attach here to the Load King trailer. We got it attached now here to this trailer, and this will be a bit tricky trying to get this turned around, and this is a very big trailer, but we definitely do need all of these, and like I did touch upon, I just like keeping the trailers kind of indoors or underneath buildings to keep them from getting damaged by the sun or just out of the elements in general, because there's a lot like winter, everything like that, and rust. So I mean, keeping it in good condition will be pretty helpful. We'll have to just back up here. It's going to be a bit tricky. Wow, we pretty much just had to turn around here in our own shop. We could probably actually just fit this right alongside that. Will be actually a little bit better. Yeah, this will fit perfect. It's a very big trailer shed. Have to back up, do a few different maneuvers, but wow, take a look at that. So two semi-trucks side by side, that looks to be perfect. We'll get this parked up, and then up next we'll hop here in the Cummins, and for now I'm thinking we'll just kind of back this, and I will have to find a little bit better of a parking spot for this. And like I did touch upon, more than likely we'll be selling the International, the Durastall one, just because we really do not need to. So we'll hop here in the Cummins, we'll get these trailers parked up, and then we'll buy the fence gates, and then we will also buy the fencing, which will take quite a bit of time, and I will most likely cut out a little bit of that. But you guys can see pretty cool Ram 3500 dually. Really do like the dually a lot. So what I want to do is I want to park this trailer by itself, and then we could park the other one in front behind of the small one. So you guys can see running into a bit of a problem here trying to get going. Wow, that's a bit of a interesting thing. It looks like we have a collision problem. So I will actually kind of switch over here, and I'm thinking we'll just kind of get the Duramax. Looks like the Duramax might work a little bit better for us, and I just really do enjoy this a lot. Please let me know, guys, should we black out the grill and kind of go with a full blacked out scheme, or just kind of color match it? I think color matching is one of my favorite things. I'm not a fan of chrome, but I do like the chrome at the same time, depending on the trucks. It really depends for me, but you guys can see trying to turn these pretty big trailers around. Now, where I am driving on the grass, we will be removing that also, so no worries there. We'll kind of get this backed in. I mean, we do a pretty good job backing. Oh, got caught there on that trailer, but we'll kind of just keep backing in. Wow, we'll be able to fit 5 trailers in here. I mean, that's a big bonus for us, especially when we do like to keep everything indoors. If you do have any cool video ideas for me, please let me know down below in the comments. I really do enjoy taking your ideas and turning them here into videos. And I am also on Instagram and Twitch along with Twitter. If you guys would like to go check them out, I do post daily on Instagram some pretty cool pictures. And once we do park this, we'll park the 20-foot right in front of this. And we don't really need both of these to be accessed at once. Probably even this will be a bit more popular than the 40-foot PJ, but I do want this one to be accessible. And wow, just collision problem there. We've actually had quite a bit of problems with collisions lately in videos, but you guys can see we are making work. I will have to fix it there off camera. That's a bit unrealistic. It looks like the collision on the PJ caught that. We'll get this trailer parked up, and then we'll go buy our fencing. Now, like I did touch upon, the fencing will be pretty important for us, as we do want to have a very nice secure lot. And wow, just kind of hitting some things here towards the end of the video. It is always a bit tricky driving with collisions, and the collisions that I'm talking about sometimes aren't placed right, and sometimes, especially on trailers, they do need a little bit of work, or even this building does have collisions, and that always does throw some errors when you are trying to move around. But as you guys can see, we did do a very good job. Up next, we'll hop here into the store to buy the fencing. We are now here in the store, and we will now be buying our fence gate. Now, I really want a big fence gate to help out because we do have some pretty big vehicles, and having that extra room will be pretty helpful for us. So it looks like we could actually only go to there, and that will be okay. As you guys can see, it's a very big gate, which will be pretty helpful for us. We'll do one more over here, and what I'm actually thinking is if there is another sidewalk area, we could take a look on the other side, and we'll add in another entrance. But you guys can see we do want big gates. Having these is very helpful for our big trailers like the 40 foot, trying to get them in, and we'll actually put one over here just because I do want to have a second entrance, especially one over here. So we'll probably put one just like that, so that looks to be good. Up next, we'll be starting the process here on buying these fences. And you guys can see it's a pretty cool chain link fence. It will definitely do its job and keep out anybody. You guys can see it does have a pretty rough top too, and that looks to be perfect. And it actually looks like we'll have to kind of build right off this one to the other one. Maybe have to kind of sell one of the ones over there. The fence is now completely built all around our construction shop. We do have 3 very big gates, guys can see, pretty big. The latch comes up here and it opens up, as you guys can see. That will be perfect. We will now be able to come in here with some pretty big wide trailers while not having problems getting in. You guys can see it's a lot bigger here than our pavement even. But you guys can see pretty cool chain link fence. And over here, I will be expanding this side of our lot all the way to the fence line. So please let me know, should we do a video doing this, or should I do it here off cam? Hope you guys enjoyed today's video building the fence here and building this trailer shed. It was very successful. You guys can see 5 trailers all parked up here, which is good. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and subscribe for more.